The Wolverines will kick it away to start us off. He'll start the return inside his 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. So Miami's offense takes the field for the first time today. Here he comes, and any time this guy touches the ball, and he will touch it plenty, a bolt of electricity just goes through the stadium, David.
And they'll feature him. They'll give him the ball, like you said, a lot early, often, and he's a guy that can make game-breaking plays. The offense is built around his ability to run the football, Jesse, make big plays for this offense.
Yeah, he really shoulders the load, right, in more ways than one. The offense goes as this guy goes, so it's going to be important in this one. They get him going early and often.
Cranking up a drive like that can really get you going. It's first down from the 44. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41.
This running back in the Miami backfield is deadly because of his speed. He's so elusive. You get the feeling like he could score any single time he has the ball. He gives the offense a lot of balance, but he gives them that home run ability too.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. They'll go to the ground. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain.
Yeah, and the running back didn't get much here, but, you know, you clearly want to always establish the tempo, run the football, be consistent, make that defense physically meet the challenge.
Back to pass, it's Reed. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up.
Yeah, and 3rd and short, they choose not to run, throw the football, and I think a lot of that has to do with they know they're in field goal range. They can take the 3 points on the board.
Getting some heat. They got him. It's a sack, and what a stop for this defense to turn it over on down. So the Michigan Wolverines offense will try to get something going with their first possession. One thing to watch, can this guy get in the quarterback's head and make him take a peek at the rush, David?
Dang, Skippy, that's what you want to do. You want to make this guy a little bit more human and not as much of a game breaker at the quarterback spot. Get some pressure on him, hit him a few times.
He's one of the best quarterbacks in the country, but he can't hurt you if he's laying on his back. And this defensive end can put him there often.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble.
The offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. From the gun, wants to pass. And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes.
Man, you can't draw it up any better than that. First possession, force a 3rd down. You want to shut the home crowd up, sack the quarterback, create some momentum. Now you're getting the football back to your offense, probably with great field position.
And the Wolverines send out the punt unit. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Running it back, it's Cooper. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making clutch stand.
I think for this offense, they can stay aggressive knowing that their defense is going to bail them out time and time again.
Yeah, and especially when you go for those 4th down situations, you do that a lot of times because you know your defense can make stands, make stops. They did on that last possession for him.
And they drag him down, but not before he picks up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They go to the ground.
Great running backs consistently make people miss, and he did a really good job of breaking one tackle, but he couldn't do it to the next, and to the next, and to the next. The offensive line going to have to do a lot better job, giving them some more space so he can get out in the open field and make some plays for this offense.
How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion?
Well, the QB looked like he knew where he wanted to go with that football, but give the defense credit. They were able to swat that one away.
Trying play action. Looking down the middle. Complete downfield. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. And the Canes are on the move. Power football with the run. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice gain before the defense is able to stop him. Second down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. Running back searching for a hole. Tackled, but he has a first down. We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the first half. And the Canes have it with a 1st and 10. They'll give it to the back. Fighting off the defender.
It's really frustrating when you get a guy in his spot. He's in the hole. He's there to do his job. You can't get the guy on the ground. That's your job. Get him on the ground. You know, especially a guy that's not a huge back. You got to make that tackle. You can't make it easy on the offense when now they got a manageable situation.
And they'll bring him down, but not before he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air, it's Reed. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. They think there's room to run to the right here. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. Going for 6. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. The Hurricanes headed quickly to the line. On 4th down, looking for the completion. Caught near the sticks. It's Golden. Touchdown, Canes! And they score first.
Man, I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
Two-point conversion attempt is on the way. He's looking to pass. He's got it in the end zone. Two-point conversion is good, and they now lead by 8. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And they finish things off with an 8-yard toss for the score. So they got the touchdown, now going to put it in the hands of their defense to finish off this half. Out of the end zone. And the ball is loose on the return. It's recovered by the kicking team, and they'll steal a possession.
Because of the big collisions on kickoff team, you don't see a lot of that in practice. You don't do that because you don't want to get each other hurt. A lot of open field, big collisions, big forced fumble, big momentum play created.
Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. 2nd and goal for this offense. Tries again to get it in. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Hurricane! Offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that one.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does. Takes advantage of great field position.
They'll line up to go for 2. Scanning the field, it's Reed. To the end zone, and it's picked off. You get that touchdown right before the half, build the momentum, and the last thing you need to do is mess it up by allowing a big kickoff return. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball.
That's the end of the first half. With the score, Miami 14.
And the Hurricanes will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half.
Set to advance on the football.
Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. If they're going to get on top in this game, they're going to have to find a way to get the running game going in the second half.
Agree, so it can create some more balance, some more unpredictability. I feel like this defense has got a good beat on what they're doing, especially if they don't mix it up a little bit. So I do look for a little second half running the football ball out of this group.
And I think the thing, Dave, is they just got to be more physical. I don't think this is a scheme question about trying different run plays. I think it's up to the big fellas up front. They've just got to make the decision that they're going to be tougher here in the second half so that they can win this game.
They'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. And he can't escape, and down he goes. When you play backer at Miami, you got to bring some of that vintage Kane attitude.
The attitude, the physicality, the dislike for people. That's what you need at the linebacker spot. Miami's found a few of those guys over the years.
Negative play on 1st down. That's what a defense always wants. To throw, it's Stone. Pressure coming. Short throw to the sideline is complete, and he's out of bounds after picking up a couple.
I think the defense just lost track of where the tight end was. He was running his route to the outside. Nobody there. I think the DBs got occupied by some clear-out routes, so the offense will take it, and they keep the drive alive.
Throwing right. He's got it. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41. This offense hasn't found the end zone yet. Starting to move, it's 1st and 10. He'll pitch it. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? Here comes the offense on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. They're trying to get to it. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down. And this offense just can't afford not to get the 1st down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. That's caught. It's Jackson.
And you see so many smart wide receivers, so many smart tight ends nowadays that they know where the holes in those zones are, and they work with their quarterback, and they find them, and they sit down in them and make big plays. It's tough to sit back in zone against such smart players nowadays.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. They bring him down, but not before a really good return sets up this offense in solid field position. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. I know they've put up really good numbers on offense, but David, they're starting to feel a little game pressure right now.
Exactly. That scoreboard's starting to get a little bit tighter, cutting into that lead. Now, you know every possession matters, Palmer. A little pressure for this offense.
Yeah, and so you can't get tight, right? The best players on this offense now need to step up, and they need to start making plays. You got to identify where those one-on-ones are.
First down to start the drive after the break. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30.
That's got to be demoralizing if you're the defense. You're trailing. You need to get the ball back. You got to get off the field, but you can't stop the run when they're going between the tackles. This defense is going to have to get a lot more physical, especially in the middle.
And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Well, he didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell in.
Couldn't make the play last time. Now it's 2nd and 10 from the 30. Looking downfield, it's Reed. Completed pass, but it not only goes nowhere, it goes backwards.
And the big fella really had nowhere to go. You're trying to catch people off guard by throwing it to him. He was a little bit open, but, man, that closed fast, and he had nowhere to go. No gain on the play.
It's complete. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
An offense has practiced this situation. This is 4-minute offense. You've got the lead late in the game. You're trying to bleed the clock and just get first downs. They do that, they stay in bounds, and the clock keeps ticking.
Fights through the pile and picks up a couple down to the 16. We reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. They'll be perfectly content to go right back to the ground here on 2nd and 8. He'll run it again. Headed to the end zone. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. The Canes trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Miami! These guys looking to put the finishing touches on this game with that score.
Yeah, I think you feel confident that ends it, right? Late in the game, it would take a miracle for the defense to get back in it. That miracle is no longer coming now.
And now they'll try to get the 2-point conversion, guys. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Getting aggressive here and going for 2. Back to pass, it's Reed. He's got it and still on his feet. He's not going to make it. Stop short of the goal line, and they are unable to extend this lead any further. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Bringing it back. And the returner is stopped. 1st down for this offense. He's looking to throw it. Makes the catch. It's Jackson.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. And you're going to win this game.
Coming after it. And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. He'll set up to throw. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down, and the pass hits, picked off. Touchdown, Canes. And this defense coming up with points of their own. What an interception return.
Man, that could not have gone any worse. You're thinking 4th down, go for it. Well, even if you don't get it, you turn the ball back to their offense. Not that. You throw a pick, and they turn it back all the way for a touchdown and get points. That is a disaster for this offense.
They'll line up to go for two. Dropping back, it's Reed. Makes the grab in the end zone for the two as they extend the lead.
How about that, guys? That's basically a 15-point swing. Defense gets a pick six, and then your offense gets the two-point conversion. Wow.
They'll kick it off and send that defense right back out there to try to score again after the pick six. On the run from inside his own 5. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. This offense needs something to feel good about. It hasn't been very productive today, Jesse.
Well, I think it's just important they stay aggressive, try to throw the football, and just see what this quarterback can do here at the end of the game to build confidence for the next time they take the field.
Yeah, and there hadn't been much good today. But build confidence, sure, but just show your team you're going to keep fighting no matter what the scoreboard says.
Grab near the marker. It's Humphries. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down.
You know, sometimes when you're throwing against zone coverage, you need time for the routes to develop. So nice job by the quarterback there, being patient, allowing his receivers to work themselves open.
They get the timeout called, 11 seconds remaining to play. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. The defense uses a timeout, and we are down to 11 seconds left to play. The offense lining up for a first down play. He wants to throw. Got the quick pass. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. They'll line up for a second down play. He's looking to throw. He wants a big play here late. And the pass is dropped and incomplete, and that's going to do it. Clock has struck 0, and the ball game is over. Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all three phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and man, it was pedal to the metal right from the opening kickoff.
And that's how you like it. Forget the close games, forget the heartbreakers, this play could decide it. Just frying pan, meet face, ball game over.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Welcome to College Ultimate Team Challenges presented by EA Sports College Football. As always, if you want to check what goals you're going after, just go to the pause menu. In this challenge, you'll be facing the Pirates of East Carolina. Take it away, broadcast team.
First down here for the offense. Looking for room, it's Cooper. Finds a little bit of room, give him a couple down to the 23. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. They'll try the run. Oh, it's out. It's as if that ball had a magnet going back to the offense. How in the world did they keep it? And the Canes moving quickly to the line. And he's just going to spike it.
Is incomplete. Now, fourth down.
This, the biggest play of the game so far. Going for it on fourth down in overtime. Try to get it on the ground. Headed to the end zone. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Hurricane! Here comes the two-point try. To the air, it's Reed. Oh, and they pick it off. What a huge defensive play in overtime.
The attempt at the two-point conversion is no good. That keeps the score. Miami 6, East Carolina 0.
That last play changed everything on this possession. They've got it 1st and 10 inside the 30. Looking to move it through the air. Gets it out fast. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down. And the Pirates come to the line with a new set of downs. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. He's got it. They will score. Touchdown, Purple Pirates.
And I love the wheel route. I love calling it because most of the time I'm going to get my running back who's a fast athlete in space against a linebacker or somebody who can't catch him. Nice play design, nice job throwing it out in front of him. He does the rest, gets in for the touchdown.
And they move on top with the extra point, 7-6.
That makes the score East Carolina.
Welcome to this College Ultimate Team Challenge presented by EA Sports College Football. Don't forget, you can check your goals in the pause menu. In this challenge, you'll be facing the 2023 National Champion Michigan Wolverines. Go Blue. Now to my guys in the booth. Take it away.
A great spot to start this drive for the offense. Gonna run it. It's Cooper. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he sprints to the end zone. Touchdown, Miami!
We know football gets harder when you start to hit the red zone and the field shrinks. Who needs that? Break the long touchdown run. Nice job by the back. Seeing the hole, exploding through, getting a long touchdown.
Play the analytics here, and you go for 2. Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there, got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. How about this? A 2-point conversion coming.
Here we go. Ready?
Back to throw, it's Reed. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands.
Conversion is no good. That keeps the score. Miami 6, Michigan 0.
The Wolverines with the 1st and 10. He's gonna pass. And he fires over the middle. It's incomplete. After the misfire, now on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Got his man. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the 1st down.
At the 11-yard line. That's a 1st down for the offense.
Let's go.
And the Wolverines are threatening in the red zone.
Get ready.
To the air on 1st down. He caught it. And he was straining for the goal line, but the defense stopped him short. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. The aerial assault continues. Can't hang on in the end zone, and that one is going to drive him crazy when he watches it. It'll be 3rd down. It's 3rd down, and they need to get it in the end zone to stay in the game here in OT. On 3rd and short, they keep it on the ground here. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. 4th down to keep their chances alive in overtime. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Reels it in the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan.
And how about the offense? They spread them out. Everybody spread wide. Easier to read a defense when you do that. They find the matchup they want, and they get rewarded with the score.
Lining up to add another. Oh, and it's no good, and we're still tied. They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25. He's looking to throw it. Catch in the middle. It's Vega. He was working his way toward that goal line. They'll stop him at the 2 after the big play up top. This thing has been back and forth now. 1st and goal as they try to take the lead in overtime number 2. Missed receiver there. It's incomplete. Got stopped on 1st down. They'll try it again from the 2. Looking for a man. It's Orji. If he houses this, it's ball game. The 50. He's at the 40. The 20. He's at the 10. That'll do it. A pick 6 for victory. The interception, the winner.